YouTube, chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, chicks.
I find him. You know, I like Chick Smooth. Chick Smooth is somebody I really enjoy listening to on YouTube because Chick just got an intellectual curiosity about things.
Oh man, Rock Nation and TDE, y'all are getting cooked out here. Now it seems like ever since Jay-Z chose Kendrick Lamar over Wayne to perform at the Super Bowl last year, a lot of people feel like Rock Nation and TDE are in cahoots to ruin Wayne's legacy. And then you add in Drake into the equation, which complicates things even more. And let's not forget about Nicki Minaj, who has been going against Jay-Z for the last couple of years. So anytime Jay-Z's name is mentioned in anything that has to do with Wayne, Drake, or Nicki Minaj, whether directly or indirectly, everybody loses their fucking mind. Now, last night, Rock Nation's newest artist, Lil Russell, who used to preach about being independent, but after a couple meetings with Jay-Z, he signed a partnership with Rock Nation. Lil Russell has been catching a lot of heat over the last 24 hours for saying this about Lil Wayne.
Yeah,
I gotta respect
he had a conviction.
I
had a moment in my journey where I had grew a disdain for Wayne just because I started listening to everything. Like I started maturing as a human, and I'm like, damn. This nigga wasn't talking about nothing for a long time. And
I think that's what his argument was.
You know, like as someone who like grew up in these communities,
right,
and grew up with homies who I seen want to be Bloods because they following Wayne and want to be gangster and want to shoot all the gun bar and shit.
Right.
Like I've seen the negative that he contributed to the community, and I had to look like, man, what are the songs where he really talked about something and gave? And out of a 1,000-song catalog, you know, it's minute on this end.
It's like Georgia Bush.
And
right.
that do bother you. Man, Tie My Hands.
Yeah. That's what I was going to say. Tie My Hands is the only one I can think of.
And that's the thing. It's like, if I hug you once, but I slap the shit out you 1,000 times, you know, your affinity for me is going, you're probably going to remember me for this. And a lot of people don't, you know, as I mature, a lot of my old favorite artists, I'm now like, damn. Yeah. Like, I love you because I learned how to rap to you, but when you look at the contribution, it's like, man.
Now, people immediately said, bruh, how convenient is this? You signed to Jay-Z, and now you're bashing Lil Wayne. Sean Cotton from Say Cheese said, yo, the DJ only plays Lil Russell music when fights break out at the club, so everybody can leave. Reason called him out. He said, yo, I love Lil Russell, but I hate this take. Wayne got a lot of substance. His catalog. Rap wouldn't be where it's at without Wayne, and he paved the way for a lot of niggas we have now. Everybody don't gotta be a conscious artist. It's art. Even Mickey Facts came out and said, I was alive when Lil Wayne was lyrically dominating. I just don't understand what's happening, B. This statement from me is in reference to Lil Russell's comments, not anything recent Wayne dropped. Now, I know we love to clown Wayne right now in 2026, but we cannot forget or erase who Wayne was back in 2010. The man was on top and was a lyrical beast. Yes, some of his mainstream songs might not be the most lyrical, but if you actually dig deep into his catalog, the man is definitely top 10 lyricist. Now, Lil Russell did try to clean it up with a little bit of gaslighting. He said, yo, comprehension is at an all-time low. Niggas didn't even watch the clip, just reacting. I'm a fan of Wayne. I can rap this nigga verse bar for bar. I'm also a grown-ass man who can understand what's being said in songs now in a way I couldn't when I was 17. Y'all niggas are losers for spreading propaganda. Niggas got whole smear campaigns against me now. Y'all won't win. I'm a nigga who can communicate. Lil Russell, you're gaslighting, brother. These were your words, brother. You just didn't think it was going to go viral and people were going to react this way to it. Now he continues. Since when have anything I said or done mattered in this industry? Last month, I was a nobody to niggas. The caption says, since signing with Jay-Z. What the fuck that got to do with anything? Now I'm worthy of posts by 100 blogs with the same narrative and caption, same clip, same timestamps, everybody watching my interviews now? Cut it out. Niggas hate Hov so much, they funding the downfall of any and everything attached to him. I'm still a nigga from Vallejo. I ain't going. I'm finna blow the whistle. Hey, yo, pause. Lil Russell, Welcome to the fucking gauntlet, my brother. I don't know if you're new to media or social media because you've been around for a couple years now, but there's no way you signed to Roc Nation and didn't think any backlash or any social media was not going to come your way. You have to know there's people that do not fuck with Jay-Z and Roc Nation. So when they see somebody they just signed criticizing Wayne, who's a legend, yes, you're going to get a lot of backlash for it. Why do you think anybody that's affiliated with Roc Nation or Jay-Z is not on Twitter? Did you not see all the recent backlash Jay-Z just got just for being on an FBI intake form on the Epstein files? Now, it continues, you guys. DJ Vlad did not make things any better yesterday for Jay-Z. If you guys follow Vlad on Twitter, you guys know Vlad loves to troll. So after seeing people blaming Jay-Z for Lil Russell and his take about Lil Wayne, Vlad said, alright, hold on, let me cook up a viral tweet. Vlad tweeted saying, I have a confession. Roc Nation has been paying me to support Megan. They also paid off all the jury members to convict Tory. And they bribed the judge too. Jay-Z did a verse for his grandson's new album. It paid off Megan's doctor to lie about the bullet fragments. She was never shot. The LA police are all on Jay-Z's payroll. And it doesn't stop with LA. But you're not ready to hear that part. The Mexican guy who stabbed Tory, who do you think paid him to do that? You already know the answer to that. The 3 Supreme Court judges who denied Tory's appeal, all paid off by the Rock Mafia. Jay also paid Trump not to pardon Tory. Even though it's a state case, Trump can only pardon federal cases. But knowing Trump likes to bend the rules, Jay-Z wasn't taking any chances. I can't keep this lie secret anymore. If this is my last tweet, you know who silenced me. Now, anybody with a fraction of a brain can easily tell this was a very sarcastic tweet by Vlad. However, people that hate Jay-Z, people that do not fuck with TDE, they believed it and they've been running with this narrative. The funny part is, DJ Vlad has been going along with it. If you guys go read his tweets, Vlad is absolutely trolling everybody. Somebody asked him, yo, like, how much are they paying you? Vlad said, well, it started with $10K a month. During the trial, it went up to $50K a month. All the payments were in Bitcoin, so they couldn't be traced. Somebody else asked him, hey man, if they've been paying you, does that mean they stopped paying you? Vlad said, correct. Their last check bounced. If you guys want to be entertained for the rest of the day, please go to Vlad's Twitter and go enjoy the entire thread. Now, Punch TDE had enough. He said, yo, this application is scary, literally scary. Comprehension levels are decreasing at an incredible rate. I can't tell if these folks believe what they spew or are they just that evil at this point. Listen, man, at this point, if you're going to be on social media, especially Twitter, you got to know that you're going up against bots, people that are clip farming and engagement farming for Elon's pennies, and also people that just love to spread misinformation. So if people see you align yourself with a certain artist or a certain individual, best believe you're going to be constantly attacked on social media for it. Now, as far as Lil Russell, I do hope he walks back or at least clarifies his take about Lil Wayne. But please do not piss on the fans and tell them that it's raining. You guys get in the comments below. Do you guys think Roc Nation and TDE are trying to taint Young Money's legacy? And do you guys agree or disagree with Lil Russell's take about Lil Wayne? Like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys later, man.
You know, like as someone who like grew up in these communities, right, and grew up with homies who I seen want to be Bloods because they following Wayne and want to be gangster and want to shoot all the gun bar and shit. Right. Like I've seen the negative that he contributed to the community. And I had to look like, man, what are the songs where he really talked about something and gave? And out of 1,000-song catalog, you know, it's minute on this end.
It's like Georgia Bush.
And that do bother me. Man, Tie My Hands.
That's what I was going to say. Tie My Hands is the only one I can think of.
And that's the thing. It's like, if I hug you once, but I slapped the shit out you 1,000 times, you know, your affinity for me is going, you're probably going to remember me for this. And a lot of people don't, you know, as I mature, a lot of my old favorite artists, I'm now like, damn. Yeah. Like, I love you because I learned how to rap to you, but when you look at the contribution, it's like, man,